Assalamu alaikum students, how are you all? I hope that you all are doing great. Welcome to your channel Math D1 D2 Scientific Academy. Today our lecture is related to chapter 15, which is statistical data handling. I am going to explain you exercise 15b question number 4. Okay, so before starting the lecture, I would request you that if you want more help regarding your subject, then you can subscribe the channel. Okay, the question is, the bar graph illustrates the result of a survey conducted on cars at a traffic junction. Here you can see the bar graph, and these are the number of people in each car are given, and here the number of cars are given. On x-axis number of people are given, and on y-axis number of cars are given. The first part is find the total number of cars in the survey. So here students, you can see that how many cars. One person is sitting in 20 cars, two persons are sitting in 25 cars. So you have to add up these cars till there the bar has been. Okay, as over here the bar has been drawn till 20, so it means that 20 cars are included. Here the bar has been drawn to 25, so 25 cars are included. So this is how you have to add up all these cars. First 20, then 25, then third bar goes till 20, so again 20, then fourth bar goes till 30, then you will add 30, and the fifth bar goes till 25, so you will add 25. So this is how you will find out the total number of cars. This is first part I am doing. Total number of cars is equal to okay, so the cars are, the first bar goes till 20, so you write down 20. The second bar goes till 25, so you will add 25. And third bar goes to 20, again you will add 20. And then the fourth bar goes till 30, you will add 30. And the last bar goes till 25, so you will add 25. So students, these are the number of cars. You can see that total number of cars are 20, 25, 20, 30 and 25. When you will add them, you will get. Okay, the second part is find the total number of people in all the cars. Students, now what you need to do is, as you can see in the bar graph, it's written number of people in each car. So one person is sitting in 20 cars. So the bar goes till 20. Now we are sitting 1. So there is one person, and the bar goes till 20. It means that there are 20 cars in which one person is sitting. So what you will do is, to find out the total number of people, you will multiply the number of people with number of cars. Total number of people So total number of people, okay, for that you will multiply the number of people with number of cars, add on 1, the bar goes till 20, so you will multiply 1 with 20. And the two persons are sitting in 25 cars because the second bar goes till 25, so it means that two people are sitting in 25 cars, so you will multiply 2 with 25. And then three people are sitting in 20 cars, so we'll multiply 3 with 20. Okay, so the bar is showing the number of the bar goes till 20, means there are 20 cars in which one person is sitting. Then second, two persons sitting in 25 cars because the bar goes till 25. And third, three persons are sitting in 20 cars. It means that the bar goes till 20. It means that 3 persons sitting in 20 cars, so we'll multiply 3 with 20. The same way, 4 persons are sitting in 30 cars because the bar goes till 30, and the 5 persons are sitting in 25 cars because the bar goes till 25. Now you will solve them. 21s are 20 and 25 2s are 50. 3 20s are 60 and 4 30s are 120. And 5 25s are 125. Now when I will add them, I will get 125 plus 120 plus 60 plus 50 plus 20. So when I will add all these, I will get 375. So total number of people are 375. Now let's come to the third part. In third part, students, they are saying that express the number of cars with 4 or more people as a percentage of the total number of cars surveyed. So total number of cars, you know that total number of cars are 120. Now you have to find out the percentage, and you have to find out the percentage of the number of cars with 4 or more people. Alright. Now third part will be equal to, you have to find out the percentage, and for percentage you know that the formula is given number divided by total number multiplied by 100%. So given number is, they are saying that express the number of cars with 4 or more people. So here in the question, here in the bar graph, you can see that here with 4 or more people. Okay, this is 4, so the bar goes till 30, so that means that there are 30 cars, and 4 or more people mean 4 and 5. So this 5 bar goes till 25, so it means that you will add 30 and 25. So the cars are 30 and 25. So the given number will be the number of cars with 4 or more people. So it means that the 4 people are sitting in 30 cars and 5 people are sitting in 25 cars. You will add these both cars, these both numbers of the cars. And you know that total cars are 120, so you will divide with 120 and you will multiply with 100% to get the percentage. So you will get 30, 40, 55 over 120 multiply by 100%. So when you will divide it, you will get when you will divide 55 with 120 and when you will multiply it with 100, you will get 45 whole 5 over 6%. So this is the percentage of the number of cars with 4 or more people. Question number 4 is, if the information is illustrated on a pie chart, find the angle of each sector. Now we have to find out the angle of each sector. Alright, find the angle of each sector. So it means that we have to find out the angle of sector of all the cars. First goes to 20. So first we will find out the angle of sector of 20 cars. So here I am going to do the last part. Okay, so we'll find out the angle of sector of every car with all the people. So first we'll find out here, this is how you write angle of sector that represents number of cars with one person. So see that in the bar graph, okay, where it's 1%, the bar goes to 20. It means that the cars are 20. So you know that how can you find out the angle of sector? By dividing the number of cars with total cars, and you know that total cars are 120, and you will multiply with 360 because you are finding out the angle of sector for the pie chart, and you know that a complete sector, a complete circle, a complete pie chart is equal to 360 degrees. So that's why you will, to find out the angle of sector, you will multiply with 360. So here the given number, because we are going to find out the angle of sector that represents number of cars with one person, you know that with one person the bar goes to 20. So it means that there are 20 cars, and you have to divide them with the total number of cars, which are 120, and then you have to divide with 360 degree because a whole circle, a complete circle is equal to 360 degree. So how would you find out? When you will divide it, you will get 20 divided by 120 will be equal to 1 by 6, and when you will multiply it with 360, you will get 60 degree. So angle of sector that represents number of cars with one person is 60 degree. Okay, so this was the first one. Now we are going to find out the angle of sector that represents number of cars with two persons. So see, the bar goes till 25. So it means that there are 25 cars. You write down 25 because with 2 the bar goes to 25. So there are 25 cars with 2 persons. So you will divide 25 with total number of cars, which are 120, and you will multiply with 360 degree. When you will divide it, what you will get, when you will solve it, you will get 25 divided by 120 will be equal to 5/24, and when you will multiply it with 360, you will get 75 degree. So it is 75 degree. With the same method, you will find out angle of sectors of all cars. Now you write down that angle of sector. The third, you know that there are 3 persons. You will find out the angle of sector of number of cars, which shows 3 persons. So it means that there are 20 cars in which 3 persons are sitting. So now you'll find out the angle of sector of 20 cars. Angle of sector of 20 cars. How would you find out? You will write down the number of cars with 3 persons, and which is 20. You will divide with 120 and you will multiply with 360 degree. Okay, G. So when you will divide it, you will get 20 divided by 120 will be equal to 1/6, and then you will multiply with 360, you will get 60 degree. Okay, G. In the same way, you will find out angle of sector of 30 cars, angle of sector which represents 4 number of persons. So the cars in which 4 persons are sitting are 30. So you will write down angle of sector of 30 cars. So you will divide 30 with total number of cars, which are 120, and you will multiply with 360 degree. So when you will divide it, you will get 30 divided by 120 multiplied by 360. So you will get 90 degree. In the same way, you will find out the angle of sector of the last car. Angle of sector of 25 cars. So you will divide 25 with 360 and you will multiply with 360. You will divide with total number of cars, which is 120. So when you will divide 25 with 120, okay, here I am going to write down the answer here. So 25 divided by 120 will be equal to 5/24. When you will multiply with 360, you will get 75 degree. So this is how you have to find out the angle of sector of all cars. Okay, G. So now I hope that today's lecture is clear to you. Do the practice of these sums, because when you do the practice, then this concept will be more clear to you. Remember me in your prayers. Take very good care of yourself. Thank you very much, and Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz, everybody.